Hi, this is Lori from Bronner's Christmas Wonderland. I'm here with Jen today, and she's going to show us how to use ribbon decoratively on your Christmas tree.
Hi. Hi. So first we've got three different styles of ribbon. Um, you could do a single ribbon if you like. Double ribbon is even better. A third ribbon I like to do just to give it more depth, to give it more decoration. It just really adds to the tree. So we're gonna do these, we call them garland ribbons, and we're gonna do this in an angle direction on the tree. So when I'm at home, I don't really measure each part of this garland ribbon. I pull it off the spool, but if you have to, I would say each garland ribbon you could use about 2 yards on each section. Obviously, the ones at the top of the tree are going to be shorter because what we're doing is we're putting in, it's like a run-on bow is kind of how you could look at it. So I'll start with the ribbon here, and I'm just going to kind of grab what I think is about 2 yards, and I'm going to cut it at an angle, and then I'm going to do that to the other two styles of ribbon as well. Oh, that one was cut. So I always cut each ribbon at an angle, so you're saving some of that ribbon from cutting it straight across and then putting an angle. You want your ends to look finished.
And it could vary a little bit depending on the height of your tree and width of your tree and things a little bit too.
Yeah. So what I like to do is I start with the ribbon that I want on the top. So I've got the three ribbons here. I want to start with this silver one, and I'm going to leave a tail, and I'm going to gather it in the center, and I'm going to twist it so that I see the opposite side, and I'm going to bring that around, fold that around so I've got a loop, and I'm going to gather that together in the back. Then I'm going to take my second ribbon and I'm going to start the tail at the opposite end of my first ribbon. You want to do that just so they don't all end up looking the same. In this part of the ribbon, I'm just going to make a loop. This one is how a lot of people will start, like a center loop on a bow, but this one is more of like the side, and I'm going to do the same where you bring it around and you gather it.
Kind of just a pinch and twist, one
Yeah.
twist. Okay.
And then the third ribbon, I'll do the same, staggering the tails. So you've got your first ribbon, your second ribbon, and then your third. And I'll just bring that around for one loop. And then I'm going to tie this together with a piece of chenille, like that. Now some people want to have their run-on garland or ribbon garland made before they put it on the tree, but I like to put it, the first part of the bow, on the tree. So we'll put this on the tree. We'll tie it right to the branch.
Just using your chenille stem.
Yep.
It's on there.
And then you kind of, I like to bring my ribbon out front. I'm going to grab a chenille stem, and I'm going to do my second piece. So if I was doing this at an angle, I'm going to kind of see how this goes on the tree like this. And then I leave a little bit of tail, I guess you could call that a tail, or just a distance between the first bow and my second one, except I'm not going to do bows on every section. This one I'm just going to bring together with a loop, and then this one I'll kind of give a little bit. Sometimes you can give a twist. I like to do that. And then you gather this behind your first ribbon. Maybe add a loop. It's at your own discretion. It's a lot of fun, but you just kind of let things go how they want to go. So what I like to do is kind of set it in the tree and just see how the ribbon lays. And so with this gray one, I don't want to put a loop on it. I'm just going to gather it and I'm going to tie it together. And then I'm going to tie it onto the branch. So this one will go, we'll say we'll go here. And then you can play with this. So we've got the twist here. I'll move some of these branches. Got a twist here. This one you can even pinch and fold to give it a little bit of a, like a wave to it. And that just, it adds a lot to your tree. And then once you have your ribbon on, you can decide where you want to put your ornaments. So this one, I'm going to move this around, just play with this. I'm going to do a ribbon, or I'm sorry, a bow with this color first. And then I'm going to kind of let this one flow a little bit. Bring this around. And then kind of do the same with this last style of ribbon. I'm going to grab a chenille stem. Tie it together. And remember, the tighter you twist that, the puffier your bow will be. And then you can just add your ribbon, or I'm sorry, your ornaments after you tie in your ribbon.
And really, this is so nice. Let's see, if you, probably on this one, you would do one more or two more, maybe?
I would do another one here that wraps around, and then maybe just a little bow.
Right down there.
Right down there.
And it's so pretty that you could actually just not even put any ornaments on the tree if you didn't want to. So yeah, have that option, because it's pretty elegant, and just with the lights, then the variety in the ribbon, and very great.
Now you could do a tuck with this too, if you wanted to. Like a bow tuck is what they call a loop tuck, where you just fold it over once. And if you were looking at your ribbon garland that you made, and there's, say you want to add to it, you know, I want to make it look a little bit fuller, or I need something just looks like it's missing, I need something here or there, you could do what we call these, like a bow tuck, and you can add them in and fill in where you might want more. You could actually do a lot with just this little bit here. You know, you could add it in here, tie that in, and you've got
Your tails too.
an extra
Help
piece.
fill it out.
Extra piece here. You go like this. Or you could add something like, if you needed just a little bit of a tail that you wanted to see that wasn't there in the beginning, you can just add that. And just play with the ribbon and let
Twist and roll it like that too.
The wired ribbon is the best to work with, so
That's great. Thank you, Jen.
you're welcome.